just over 20 years now that I've been with IQor. The last 13 years I've spent in Davao, which is where I'm based out of. And you know, Louis mentioned that our success is in our people. And if you go to my office, I have a poster on the wall that says that exact same thing. Our success is in our people. Everything that we do, everything that I do, everything that Mikey does, everything that our marketing team does, everything that we do in operations, we do for our people. And not only to support them and help them grow and help them flourish in their careers, but a majority of our people are young. I mean, very, very young. So we help them in their lives. We have I'm going to pronounce it. I'm going to try to pronounce it. Probably pronounce it wrong. Bayanihan, did I say it right?
Bayanihan.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. we cultivate that spirit within IQor. And with IQor Qares, it gives our folks an opportunity to give back to the community, to give back to those people that they work with every day, which is just a great, great thing. And I think I jumped ahead like 3 slides. We have a video I think to share.
IQor Qares is a non-profit charitable organization dedicated to helping our community. Our mission is rooted in the Icorian value of the need to give back. 100% of the money raised in the Philippines for IQor Qares goes to IQor employees in the Philippines, their family members, and their local communities in need of financial assistance due to life-altering or catastrophic events beyond their control. Because of the generosity of donors like you, we give Icorians the gift of hope in their times of need. We have helped Icorians care for loved ones battling terminal illness, rebuild in the wake of natural disasters, and provide end-of-life care with honor and dignity. We will be there for you in your time of need. Visit IQorQares.com to learn more.
Statement, IQor Qares, Icorians Act. So, Louis, if I could just tell a little bit of my own story, right? So I'm just as old as Jim in call center years, 20 years. But 18 of my years were spent with another company. I was a 32-year-old. I had bills to pay when I had some. I was running my own business. When I had some money, I had some. When I had no money, I had negative. My cell phone would be ringing almost every day because Citibank would call me for what, 100,000 credit card bill that I had, which I had no means to pay for. I was living in a room, we were living in a room, in a house, maybe 1/8 the size of this area. It was just a mattress surrounded by computers because I used to fix computers for a living. Anyway, every Sunday, I come from Baguio, by the way, born and raised. Every Sunday in the Baguio Midland Courier, there was an ad in the back advertising that company I used to work for, call center, it said. So my mom was still alive at the time, and my wife would ask me, why not apply? Why not this? I kept on pushing back because of my dreams of that business, right? But finally, I relented. I got hired. I was an undergrad, and that's why I couldn't become a trainer. I wanted to become a trainer. I had some training experience. So I started as an agent in 2004. I wanted and dreamed to become a manager. My wife would buy me clothes from the ukay, so I would dress up in a suit, even if I was an agent. So I became that supervisor, I became that manager, I became a director, I became a VP of that company before I retired in 2021. So the need to give back is a promise I made myself because that bill is paid for. We made a down payment on the house, the phone I wanted, all of these things, right? But in 2021, my wife started having headaches, and this was in the middle of COVID, right? Remember that time when we didn't know if it was safe to go to the hospital? So it was at that time when I left that other company because I thought it was serious. So I'm fast forwarding, so please forgive me. I thought it was serious. Now we know that it was not as serious, it was hormonal. She was going into menopause, and menopausal state, that's why, right? So 8 months into my retirement, what I thought was my retirement, I realized that even if I had started to motorcycle around Baguio, which was my dream, even if I started to make furniture, which was another dream of mine, YouTube taught me how to do furniture, that I missed dealing with people. This is what I love to do. This industry. And I promised, remember that I made to myself. I said, 8 months in, you're lying to yourself, Mikey. You said you wanted to give back. You're lying. So I put myself back out there. I was a finalist in 3 companies. I had really very blessed to be able to choose, right? Very few people have the chance to choose which company they join. There's 3 companies, 3 big BPOs that I could have joined. I joined IQor, even if it took me away from Baguio. It took me all the way to Cavite, which is where I came from, and drove up this afternoon. Because of one particular thing. In IQor's values, it says there is a need to give back. And that was it. Need to give back. Intentional. In Tagalog, sinasadya. Diba? You need to do it. You don't just want to do it, you need to do it. And that's my long story of why I'm here today. When we were given the chance, Jim and I, to represent IQor Qares as part of the steering committee, to talk about IQor Qares with all of you fine folks today, we said yes. Louis said, it's going to be in the afternoon. I said, still yes. Louis said, we need to travel to Fairview. Still said, yes. Because this is the least we can do, right? To be able to share with you what this all is.